ICT Raj Solutions. As usual, subscribe, share, and like, as we promise to reach out to people outside there who needs our knowledge, who needs progress in digital technology. We are going to add on, as we saw the introduction, to access, or what we usually call database, simple database. Now we are going to continue with now the database. We check access. When we open database, we said we open the blank database. Now we give a name of our database. We said our name is database test. That is the name of our database. Then we create. So after creating our database, we are going to see how to put tables and give the variables of those tables. So you be attentive, because access programming needs your attention. Now, this is how we name tables. The first thing is to name the table. Give the table name. Then, if you are going to go to name the table name, you right click, then you go to design view, because everything that is you're going to design, you have to be in the design view. Then you give a table name. Let's say students. Students, you press OK. Now, when we open students, remember we are in a design view. So it is going to bring the first thing as a primary key. But you may decide not to give it a primary key or not. But we usually advise that the first number be a primary key. So we may call it student's number, serial number, now after writing that student serial number, you come and give a data type. So giving a data type, you may say let the student serial number be auto. So when you say it is auto, it is going to bring all the serial number, auto numbers, starting from 1 up to the last number. So we give auto numbers. Then we go to the second one. So second one we say age. So age it is in numbers as a data type. Then we go to sex or agenda or gender. We say sex or gender because they mean the same. Sex. Then data type for sex, it is either male and female or both. But most of the time we consider male and female. So if we say male and female, now we want to put this male and female So we have to go to lookup wizard. So when I click on lookup wizard, I will type the value that I want. This second one, then I press next. Now here it's where I'm going to write my data type, male, female. Then I press next. If I had another one, I would have put it here. But since I have only these two, male and female, I press next. Then there is this checkbox of allow multiple values. When you check that multiple values, it means the person will be able to check male and female at the same time. So we need not check that box. So we finish. Then we go to the third one. We say address. Address. So our address, we have it is in text, but we have short text and long text. We said short text. Those are just small letters. Like if someone says has the letters below than 15 letters, that's a short text. But if you go beyond than 15 letters, that is 100 letters, it becomes short long text. So long text in address, we usually advise to use long text because you put a village. If you put a village, you put a sub-county, you put parish, you put a district, all those are supposed to be captured in address. So we have to put a long text. Then what else? I think that table can contain that. So after knowing that our table has got finished, you have named what we want in this table. So here we have to save our table. You can save using this, or you press Ctrl S on your keyboard to save. Or you save using here. Now after saving, you just come here and close. Now you double click on it. So you will find our data types are already there. Student serial number, age, sex, and address. Okay? So when I click on age, it is supposed to give me male and female. Okay? But we shall see how does it work because we are still designing our database. Now, let's say I want to add another table. I can come to this side and add a table, okay? Or design a table. So anything you want. So if I add another table, I will rename the same way to go to design view. Then I say fees. So these fees, remember, we have students and fees. We are building a database. So we still have this number here. And this number, we said it is our primary what? Primary key. That the primary key, it is identical of your students. It's the one that identifies that this students is this and this and this. Because for it doesn't give two primary keys. It doesn't give two identical. It has to give one identical number, which is a primary key. So we may say student serial numbers. Okay? Then another data type is, we shall say paid. I want it to follow me well. Meaning that students paid this amount of money. Okay? So after paid, we just get the data type. So we may put this data type in currency. Okay? So when I come to currency, now I'll put, let me say, which currency can choose which currency, is it euro, Ugandan, yeah, if it is general, it's you to choose, and you can customize it to you what you want. So let's say me, I've chosen this. Then I save my form. So so you'll find we have this form and we have this students. At the same time, we have the money they paid. We can add more of these tables according to what we want. Fellow members, fellow students, people who are studying online, make sure whatever we do, take notes, take notes, take notes, take notes. So when you are there alone, you start practicing, because with computer you have to practice. If you don't, you will forget. Make sure you always practice, then you shall reach to where we want you to be. As we said, digital technology must cover the whole of Uganda, and it's we to make it happen. Subscribe, share, and like. Make sure you share these videos anonymously so that people can pick digital technology world where Uganda is moving forward. Thank you very much for today, because Papa said we're supposed to see how do we create tables and how do we give variables. So in our next videos, we shall see more of this. Thank you very much.